Into today's video by Trust Ali, and this is a TS Tech Talk video, guys. So on today's video, I'm going to show you how to invite someone into a live stream. So you are going to be going live with two different people. Yourself and the person you invite is going to be going live on YouTube. So I'm going to show you guys just how to do that on YouTube. And quick information, guys, before I start this video. If you want to use this particular feature, make sure that your YouTube application is updated on your Android device, and also you might not have this yet, even though you have updated your application. Because on my other account, I do not have this particular option, but on this particular account, I have this option. That is the reason why I'm doing this video. So for your case, you might not have this, but don't worry, it's going to be rolled out to everybody soon. So the first thing you need to do as the host, you need to click on this plus icon and you see this option where it says go live. Now, this is the previous way to go live, only you. But if you want to go live multiple people, you can notice it says go live together. So click on that particular option and you can notice it bringing the option of the live stream. Now, on this option of the live stream, on default, it's selected to the camera. This is not like a gamer's live streaming option. This is more like the camera row live streaming option. And you go ahead and enter the title of your live stream. Default, this is already entered because this is my previous live stream. And then select if you want to make this live stream public, and also if you want to select a particular location. But the only thing you need to do that is general is this particular option. Make it public, and then choose your audience if it's not made for kids, and also if it's made for kids. And then if you want to restrict users, select this option and restrict users, but that is not Man, I don't even got that option. I should say go live together. I don't got that option on my phone.
That's weird.
In my YouTube app, it doesn't even have a section for checklist updates or anything. It just says system notification search notifications. So I'm just assuming that I do have the latest. I'm going to go to the App Store. Yeah, it doesn't say update app or anything. It just says open app. History, updates. Doesn't seem like I'm missing any updates. But it won't
I sent another one.
Bro, you doing this on your phone?
Huh?
You doing this on your phone?
My tablet. My phone.
On the,
Right here. On
you
my,
doing this on your phone?
my computer is watching you. Hold on. Let me cut that.
You doing this on your phone?
Yeah, because I couldn't find I don't have that option, or that I don't even have that feature on my phone.
And that's weird. And that builds into my theory, man. Because I just looked at. I can show you again. I can do it here with you live. The shit that I sent it to you. Matter of fact, I will. Look. I'm gonna reverse my camera. Right now, here's my computer. I got a Mac. All right, got the little Mac under the table, whatever. All right, so subscribed. See the slash through your
Hmm.
subscription. All right. So I go into it. It's on none. So I'm not getting any of your notifications. So okay, right. So it said I want them all. Boom. It stays that way. It won't. It won't let me get it. See that? I'm definitely not going to unsubscribe. Or maybe that might do something if I unsubscribe, right? So
Does the
now,
same
now
like
unsubscribe. I'm going to unsubscribe. Hold on. Yeah, I'm unsubscribed. So I'm still here. So if I wanted to subscribe, now the subscribe button is lit back up. All right, let's subscribe. And now look, subscription added, right? Now there's no slash through it. Now there's no slash. Look at that shit. As where it was before, stuck on none. I put all, and now it respects it. Now it respects it. You see that shit?
I gotta? So mine is the same way. So I would have to what fucking
Did you just
unsubscribe,
see that? Though?
subscribe back to it.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. You know what people aren't gonna do,
Okay,
right? If you're
unsubscribe
already subscribed to somebody, you're gonna stay subscribed to them, right? What the fuck is the sense in unsubscribing?
again,
Ain't that some shit? See that?
and then all.
And I'm willing.
Word? What the hell?
Look at that. I'm willing to fucking put up content about this because it's proof of motherfuckers being
Unsubscribe.
fucking blacklisted. Huh? Now I'll get the notifications. I was wondering why I didn't even think about it because I normally just jump on and we happen to be on the same times. You know, our schedules are very similar as to when we're on. You know, you're up early in the morning, so am I, whether I'm on my way to bed or not. Um, so I never questioned anything. And then I just looked and I was like, wait, why does this shit have a slash through it? As if I didn't want them. All right, let me get them. Then I put it and it's like, no, 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 no. We're not going to give them to you. No, no, I want them. No, no, I want them. No. Okay, I'm going to unsubscribe. All right, well, now then, if you unsubscribe, you know, I guess the program that we're locked in on, little fucking widget bullshit, whatever the fuck, interference shit. I'm telling you, I know it. I'm not, you're not, and I'm not stupid.
Hmm.
Not even a fucking little bit. No different than they look for people to overlook the small print in contracts where you sign over your rights and shit,
Hmm.
but you're quick to hit the accept. It's that. You know, they're counting on people not noticing that.
Mm. Yeah, because I ain't never paid that shit no attention.
Because I showed you that the other day, and now I'm showing you again today. And I didn't unsubscribe the other day. I just didn't. I just like and I thought to myself, maybe if I unsubscribe, because Unique, one of my moderators, used to do that. She's like, okay, I'm gonna unsubscribe and resubscribe. I'm like, what the hell is that gonna do? You already subscribed.
Yeah, like That's I don't know. I never thought to do that shit. It seemed like a simple thing to do too, but it's just like, why would I have to unsubscribe, get notifications to a channel I'm already subscribed to?
So the program, if you will, hates on you can have as many subscribers as you want. It goes in and changes the notification thing permanently.
Hmm.
Notifications don't go out unless they go out by mistake.
Hmm.
And they've been hitting me with it heavy as of late. All this week, I go on, nobody's there. Somebody might pass through, boom. But when I end the live, 27 views, 47 views, but nobody spoke to me. Nobody said a word. Or if someone did, it was just that one person. They don't constitute, they didn't have no way of multiplying visits. When they've one visit when they came in, we spoke and they stayed. They didn't leave, come back 40, 20 times.
That's why I couldn't figure that shit out yesterday. For a second, that shit, it was like, it was weird, bro. Like what the fuck? Who the fuck are all these views? Like, what the fuck is this? Is like, in my initial thought was like, yo, it has to be like some bots or some shit, because
Yeah,
my
they
shit
got that. They
do that.
got that before. I've been in my live and there were 70 something people, nobody talking. Afterwards, I had 300 something views. I'm like, wow. Then a week later, that same live, all that disappeared.
I don't understand that, bro.
That's what I do. We're study subjects, and yeah, it doesn't need much more explanation than that.
And then, like I said,
Find a way to break us through aggravation. They know what we want, so they don't give us what we want. They know what we want and need, and they see to it we don't get it. That's why I was super surprised you don't have watch time. That doesn't make sense to me. You never your watch time, but they're going by the year, so that makes a little more sense.
yeah.
I thought it was over. That's why. I thought it was overall, and it should be accumulative from your overall, but apparently not.
No, if you want to make money, you gotta produce every year. It's
Right.
all production. Can you produce the same shit every year and grow your channel? Then we'll fuck with you. And my channel just is always on a constant decline. But I don't know. I never really thought to monetize this shit. I remember the first time I got a notification like, "Oh, you can monetize your channel," and I was like, "I'm not doing that shit." And you gotta have ads and shit on here. I'm good. And then it's still like, your shit. You gotta have a video with over 1 million views to actually see some shit off of that shit, man.
Right.
That's why I was like, oh man, honestly, I don't
I
ever
sent
have.
out you got that. I sent out the thing with the one of the famous YouTubers talking about the money he's made. And he was one of the YouTubers that was like, would do dumb shit for people's entertainment. And they actually they're super successful. And he said, just one of his videos that had gotten something like, I don't know, 20 million views. It wasn't even enough to cover his rent. I don't know where the fuck he live or what his rent is, but still, that just says it ain't a lot.
No,
Even if he was 22,000, you know what I mean? Decent, nice, well above decent. That's high class. You paying 22 something a month. I feel that's high class.
yeah, but still, like, you can't. I don't know, if you don't really put a bunch of numbers up consistently on YouTube. It's not.
Right,
It's good payback. Like, and
right.
then like the content that you have to create for motherfuckers to watch that shit is like, I'm not that guy. I'm
And
not no dancer. I'm
they
not.
think they're slick. Right. I'm not
Yo,
gonna
you
be
seen
little
you seen this
no
new shit where the girls act like NPCs. I sent you one of them shits, yo.
Yeah.
She's just like making all these weird sounds and these weird gestures. I'm like, is this what the fucking world is coming to? Like, that's what you got to do to get paid on the internet. I'm good, man.
I made that decision way long time ago and just decided, okay, I'm just gonna be cool with conversation and people. I don't look to get anything more from this than that. You know what I mean?
Man, this shit.
Time I was like, yeah, I'm gonna build a brand. I'm gonna, network. I'm gonna expand the brand. You know,
Uh,
I get, I just said, fuck it. It's not even worth it. It's too time consuming to gather a group in the first place, right? Like if you want to do successful podcasts, you have to have a team, in my opinion. You can go
no, true. It's hard. It's hard to do any of this shit alone. As a one man army, this shit is hard.
right, right, right. And it requires a lot of energy, which I have and had, but still, if you don't have other people that can meet that level of energy or dedication, then nothing's going to happen.
Mm-mm.
You know, you literally have to find three, two, four other people like that just have that window of time like you do. Megan, what's up? Energy equals life. I got a lot of life. After I spoke to you in my life, I went back out to work. I'm back again. After this, I can go back out again. I'm loaded with energy. That's just what God wanted for me. I'm cool with it. It's a blessing. It's an unspoken blessing. Most people don't speak about energy levels as a blessing.
Oh no, definitely. Just the fact that like some people, I know a few people, my sister included. Like some people got to sleep like 8, 10 hours a day. I'm like, yo, you missing most of the day. Yo. You sleeping? I can't
I
sleep.
do sometimes. I do. When I sleep, I sleep and don't
Yeah,
bother.
got to be up for 2 days.
Would you say, Megan, take your bird, please? Why? Last I heard, the bird saved your life. Hey, keep that bird. Bird attacked the other dude and then he left. Now the other dude that was staying, he got him out the house too. Yeah, oh, you gotta go. Who's there? I love you for that. Bunch they missed. Like, I don't know. Like, I think low key, my lady is like pissed at me
For
because
what?
I haven't done anything with this. I hang around and talk to y'all, which is cool, but she not pissed, but she just envisions me being a podcaster, being a content poster,
Mhm.
and I just envision me coming and having conversations with people. And if I encounter some other people that want to take it a step further, then then we can do something. Like you just admitted, this is a lot for one person to do
Oh, hell yeah.
and be successful at it on top of it. So I don't want to fucking burn myself out. And the community, you may not know them. You may have watched. I don't know. I feel you don't know them because I've never seen you saying hi to anyone that I knew of the community like that. And that practically goes for both of you. She's in my live, so but I think it's on your screen as well. I'm not sure. But for the community of people that I was in touch with, you're a socialist of our community from the playroom. Man, they ain't about shit. They ain't about shit but drama.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna single no one out. That's a generalization. You know, they rather sit and watch train wrecks. They'd rather sit and watch me and you argue if we ever had an argument. You know what I mean? They'll come to your lives. Our views will be up for the time being until there's a new and better fight and drama or something or the other. But as far as progressing, making better, being intuitive or intuitive and inventive with shit, you know, coming up with new ways to do things. Nah, none of that.
I don't know. I feel like I get hold on, what is this?
Hey, bro, I know you don't really know me from a hole in the wall, but your work, man, it blew me away, bro. I was just looking at it a little bit. It's very, very inspiring, man. I'm a young artist. I'm 26. I live in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and like I just came across your profile. Your work is beautiful, bro. Like very, very inspiring and humbling. You know what I mean? I've been drawing for as far back as I can remember, drawing, painting, ink, all that stuff, and I paint houses for a living. And I've been, considering doing murals and stuff. Bro, your work is beautiful, bro. And I can't even imagine how many hearts and lives you touched with your work, bro. Keep creating, man, and just keep on keeping on, man. Thank you for your work, and keep doing what you're doing, brother. Peace and love, man. Hope you're doing well.
I don't need thousands and millions of views. I need just the one and two people just like that. And if I don't ever touch nobody else's life, as long as I know that I've touched somebody, I'm good with all this shit, bro. Honestly, I'll just keep making my art, doing my thing. And when people can connect to it, that's a beautiful thing because you can't buy that shit with money. That motherfucker ain't had to send me a message and tell me that shit. Ain't nobody force him or pay him to do that shit. But the simple fact that
And where was that from?
some young boy just sent me a message on Facebook.
On Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I I was waiting for you to say the playroom. I'd have been like, really? Wow.
From
Yeah, no,
Facebook.
that's good.
So
Instagram, Face, any other platform aside from the playroom, to me, has always been positive.
mm-hmm.
But being that I sat here and there for a period of 10 years with people on a specific platform, so to speak, just playroom. And you know, they've moved us around like freaking furniture. You know, it was Ustream, Daily Motion, now YouTube, right? But I don't know. I don't know. I just don't mind me. You can
Hey,
do what you do. I've always respected you for it from day one. Like even at that incremental time that the drama followed me into your life, notice I went fucking AWOL and pretty much have been since then. It was almost like an lasting thing. I was like, oh damn, no, I don't want fucking people coming to his live, giving him shit that's related to me. So, but I would really like to fucking.
I think to get more, you got to be controversial. I think that's what people like nowadays is like controversy and like you say, arguments and shit for the most part. Or you got to be, I don't know, you got to be like so pigeonholed into one specific thing to like make a move. And neither one of us are like that. Like both of us have like a wide range of interests and topics and hobbies. We're not just pigeonholed into like one single
Right,
thing and then like take that all the way to the extreme. Like I'm a super sexist or I'm a super feminist
right,
or nerd geek. Like we don't go to the extreme one.
right.
Like, I'm
I'm not even that political.
black. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm super political. It's just like we don't really
I'm a super free bird.
we don't fucking pigeonhole ourselves into one category and now they don't like you say they just what the fuck to do with us because we
Right,
liable to
right.
talk about fucking thing from religion to spirituality, aliens to the president to motherfucking health benefits of drinking water. Like motherfuckers like we'll talk about anything in this bitch.
Let me see. See, to answer you, Megan. They only allow us to do this with one other guest. Should be four, should be multiple, at least three. I can't send any other invites. YouTube's thing here. It's just you and one other. And then so they combine our shit. But what? This is like the second, third time we've used this.
The live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I always fucking, we always get into deep conversations and much is said in the conversation. So I can't sit off the sideline and text. I start getting anxiety attacks. But no, she was saying, where's her link? Yeah, this isn't the StreamYard. That's another one.
Yeah, StreamYard, how many you get in there? 6 or something?
Oh, up to 10.
No down.
Yeah,
But in that, like, you gotta, everybody really has to know how to hold a conversation because that's like more than 4 people, you start talking over each other.
right. My problem with the StreamYard thing was, they wanted money.
Yeah.
You get a default like 24 hours or some shit. I don't know. And as much as I stream, that goes just like that. So I was paying them, but then now I'm just paying for a headache because at one point people weren't showing up, and then next point people want to show up just to argue. I'd be damned if I'm gonna fucking come out of my pocket, spend my fucking money to argue with you. No, if I'm
But that
spend
get
my
the
argue with you, it's gonna come in the way of a plane ticket.
that's how you get the views, the controversy, and the arguments, man. You ever watch this chick called Jess Pearly?
Nah, I never heard of
You remember damn, what's the godfather of Dayton, the black dude who passed away? Samuels, Kevin
Kevin
Samuels.
Samuels. Kevin Samuels.
Huh?
Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, yeah. No lie, yo, she's like the female version of Kevin Samuels. Yo, she go hard on women and like always stand up for
Oh yeah.
men.
Okay.
She
Yeah,
go hard on women.
this is the first I'm catching wind of it.
But at the same time, like her shit is just mostly controversy. Like she'll get them girls up there and start arguing and shit, and then like she does try to make good points and stuff. But then, like I said, I just noticed like most really really popular shit like that, like you gotta have like some kind of controversy or some kind of argument or something for motherfuckers to even.
I can provide all the fucking above, not a problem. But I don't want to put my relationship on the forefront of things because how many women would have what to say, plus dudes, about me being with my lady? How many would have what to say to her?
I
I
already
don't.
know.
Okay, and I damn sure ain't gonna turn it into content. But I could go with that because we could give uh, relationship advice, different than Kevin Samuels and all that, and what works and what's not gonna work, what you're gonna have to go through, sacrifices that'll be made, shit that a lot of fucking people don't think about. All they fucking see is someone else that they like, ooh, like a fish to a fucking lure, and then each other person they hook each other, and next thing you know, come to find out, it's not the right match, or you feel it's the right match, but you're only relying on physicality, and that's not gonna work. That doesn't make the fucking long haul.
Mhm.
And also getting to know this glamorous person you just met. You don't know them from a fucking painting wall. 7 out of 10 people that meet up. All right, we'll give the other 3. They knew each other since junior high school. They went to fucking kindergarten together. This has been a match made since they were born. Cool. Their families are friends and all that. All right. Well, that does happen. But more so than not, no. Motherfuckers is mixing and matching squares with triangles.
Mhm.
And all sorts of other shapes. Yeah. Yeah, me too. I've revised that. I'm a lover that knows how to fight. Back in our days, it was like, dude, to be like, I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover. I'm not a lover, I'm a fighter. I'm a lover that knows how to fight. But I definitely wouldn't want to get into any physical, especially, nor verbal fights with anyone about my peace. See what I'm saying? And trying to course help navigate someone else towards their peace by defining mine. No,
Mhm.
peace is like breath. It all smells different. Uh, my breath don't smell like your breath. Her breath don't smell like your breath. So forth and so on. Whether it's good, bad, neutral, non-smelling. And that's one of the reasons I think we're so far behind as a civilization. I don't give a damn about the super AI. I do. But I mean, in this matter, humanity, we, yeah, this super AI may be super advanced and all that, and cool, it should be. We're not, though. We are and aren't. People are amazing. But overall, if we were to just pass, give humanity a test, a grading test, I don't think we're passing. I don't think we're we're I don't think we are where we should be. And that's nobody else's fault but our own. I mean, I don't take any responsibility in it because I didn't set this fucking can't get through up. But yeah, for the people that put the system together and all the systems and the laws and the way things go and this and that, yeah, they've held humanity back. People, territories, I don't even like the man, but I respect knowledge and I respect right. I heard Elijah Muhammad, no, Farrakhan, not Elijah Muhammad, pardon, Farrakhan, speaking one of his speeches he was giving, something on the Instagram, right? And but he said, and he was going off. He was going at Africa. He was like, "Yeah, I'm from Nigeria," and he was mimicking all the guys, their accent from each country, right? But that wasn't even the funny point. But the matter that he was showing that he was doing. He was saying that people stand for so much pride within their territory and the lines that have been drawn by others that they have forgotten who they are collectively.
Mhm.
Because just because I drew a line in the sand, don't make this Tunisia. Don't make this Utopia and your side, whatever the fuck you want to call it. No, 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 no. People have become so sidetracked from trying to point out our indifferences that we forget what it's all about. And it was pretty powerful because he was saying that don't tell me this, don't tell me who I am. We come from the earth and we return to the earth. I'm way bigger than all this other defining y'all trying to do. I felt he had a valid point.
Mhm.
But all the while, he felt that was a great speech. That was a great point. But now, in hindsight and looking at it, he fell to the same thing, though. He considers himself, right? I forget, the Nation of Islam. Okay, that's separation. That's drawing lines in the sand.
Mhm. And that's why I don't follow religion, man. Everything is a box. Just put yourself in a box, and then this is my box. And if you don't agree with everything in my box, I can't really fuck with you.
Right.
You know. Mm, I don't know. And I think religion. If I were a religious person, the nation probably be the closest thing I would want to follow anyway, because they do have like good morals and codes and guidelines and ethics and um, even their economic structure that they've created has endured for a while. They have their own education system, so they're very very much self sufficient, which is appealing to me. But
Same here.
yeah,
But I'm immediately turned off when it becomes separatist.
that's it. But now I'm in the box. Now I'm a Muslim, and it's like, no, I don't know.
Even with Muslim,
Yeah.
even with the Quran, like that was my problem. So okay, you've taken your shahada, your oath to be righteous, to be a peaceful man. Boom, to practice Islam. Boom. Okay, and now in addition to five prayers a day. Okay, uh, who you bed has to be of the same religion. If they are not, you have to convert them. I feel that's force.
Mhm.
If my lady is a devout Christian, she is not, but if she was a devout Roman, if she was a devout Buddhist, if she was a devout whatever, Rastafari, uh, I don't feel that it is my duty. It would be a violation of me to come along and say, well, the only way we can have children and I can be with you and you can have my true love and we can be loved in the eye of my God is if you join my religion. That's what that's saying. And I
Well,
don't think that's right.
say that anyway.
Huh?
Most religions do say that.
And I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
That's complete separatist. Like,
Yeah. The Bible says don't marry unequal yoke.
I don't even know what that means.
The yoke, the yoke is the harness you put around a bull or whatever to use the plow, but then you have a double yoke, so you got two horses or two bulls pulling something.
So
And
the harness around the bull is called a yoke.
yeah, and so they say you shouldn't marry unequal yoke. So whoever you marry should be in Christ just like you, because you're gonna have to pull the same load. You're gonna have to be in tandem, and you're gonna have to work together. And so if you're not equally yoked, if one is stronger than the other one or one is different, then it won't work that way. So like it
That's
says,
that's absurd.
yeah,
Because then how do we apply love thy neighbor? Your
yeah, you
neighbor
can love
is different.
your neighbor, but you don't have to wed and bed your neighbor. You got
True. But
yeah.
like, I mean, additionally, like, no.
That's why I don't like religion. There's so many conditions and
Right.
rules and
So you're only supposed to go to christiandating.com?
mm,
You know, a devout Christian who's following the rules.
yeah. But I mean, it makes so
They go
like
to what if they go down to the Vatican and, or the fuck the hell with the, pardon my French. What if they go past, they're on their way to church, whatever. It doesn't even have to be on their way to church, whatever. What if they fall in with a, uh, what's one of the other Catholic umbrellas? Is that okay?
mm,
A Presbyterian Catholic, a Roman Catholic versus the Christian Catholic. Is there going to be a problem? Is that not right? Is that unequal yokes
yeah. But that's why Catholics marry
within
Catholics,
their own umbrella?
marry Jews, and
Because
well,
there's different divinities of Christianity, correct?
yeah, which that's something else that I don't understand either. Like why there's so many different sects in the same religion, use the same book, but y'all can't agree on the same thing from the same book. Y'all can't agree on that shit. It's the
So
weirdest.
it would just be a carbon copy reproduction of everyone the same, no one mixing. And this whole thing of like mixing as if it's bad, and then and to hear it from you, oh, for the religion, I know you studied sin and I haven't. You say, for what I left Islam for is in a lot of religions. Right. That's why Indian women don't marry outside their race, Asian, so forth, and all that.
Yeah.
The family won't have it. The family's highly religious, highly influenced by religion. So the family won't have it. So if she does it or he does it, then they are the outcasts of the family. I was born the outcast of the family, so I don't give a damn.
Mhm.
My mom had me when she was 15. I was outcasted the day I was born. I was outcasted before I even came out the womb.
Mhm.
1974, a 15-year-old pregnant girl. Oh man, damn. Yeah, there's lots of thoughts about her, but what about me? Who am I to be? And
I
then,
can I can see both sides of the argument with mixing. Like I've dated outside my race and I've dated biracial people and everything, but at the same time, like if you just want to stick to your own race, that's fine too. Like
yeah,
I don't
I'm cool with that too.
like,
I'm
but
cool with
don't
that too. If you want to stick to your own
care.
race, fine. I'm not saying no, you must
Yeah,
get
like
outside of your genealogy and no. But what I do say to people that say that, it's cool. But don't tell me what I gotta do though.
yeah, exactly. That's it. Like just if you
See,
I
you have
had
the
to
right over your freedom.
he was like, oh, because he got 2 daughters. He was like, I just want my daughters to marry white men, and and I want my family to stay white. And he was like, some people think that I'm racist when I say that. I'm like, that's not fucking racist, bro. Did you want your family to stay white? When when you look at your grandkids look like you. I feel you on that shit, bro.
I don't know. I plead the fifth on that one, but that does sound a bit racist.
Not really, because my grandma didn't want us mixing. Honestly, she told me that shit straight up. She just like, and this was a Christian woman too, but she was like, don't mix. And most of my family like real dark skin. I'm
I
like
didn't.
one of the
My mother never told me that, and I learned it from her.
what
My
not me.
father, my father's black. My mom's black. My mother's darker than you, and she. My father was out the picture by the time I don't even have a mental picture of him, right? So, and what I do have memory of is my stepfather, who I thought was my father until my mother told me once, you love him? Yeah, he ain't even your father.
Oh damn.
Yeah, yeah. And then she beat my ass. Good times. But she was with, back it up. She asked me, do I love him? She was the one loving him. She had my brother with him, and he's white. My stepdad, my brother's father, blonde hair, bleach blonde hair, blue eyes, crystal blue eyes. This nigga look like motherfucking Don Johnson or Daniel Craig from the James Bond. The last dude who's playing James Bond right now. I swear to God, I hate watching sometimes because he gives me fucking flashbacks. But so I learned from them what I deem to be deeper insight to unity, which is what I assume God wants of us.
Yeah, well, I say my grandma told us not to mix, but my aunt married a white man fucking 35 years ago when I was 11, something like that. When my aunt married and cousin started dating a white boy in high school, and they've been married for however many years and got kids together. And it's like, I don't know, she told us not to, but like, I don't know, motherfuckers still mixed in our family. Mm,
I mean, you can't tell the heart what to love.
uh, but that's an old woman from South Carolina, yo. Shit just was different down there.
For sure. But bringing it out to today, it's still an issue, huh? Nobody
And
said
that's the thing.
it
That's why I
ain't
don't.
that much of a fucking issue. It ain't. Motherfucker
No,
ain't yelling shit at me while while we're in public. "Oh," ain't yelling at her, nigga lover. Those days are over.
yeah. You want to stay to yourself? Stay to yourself. You want to date outside your race? That shit don't fucking matter. I say my girl, she fucking her mom's white, her dad is black. Like that shit is just, it is what it is now. Like motherfuckers, like say you can't choose who you fucking love and shit.
For
You
the
can't choose the race of the person you fall in love with.
As of lately, around here, I'm seeing white men with black women. I'm not like, oh shit, this bitch done reneged. She went against the grain. No. Or, he's well, what does his peers think of? I look and then I realize, oh shit, they must get a lot of slack. They must get a lot of shit. And there I was thinking I was, because she was dark skinned and he was, white. Well, I'm light skinned. It's not like it makes it any less, but because see, the world hasn't caught up to the light just yet. Light skinned and mad, you gotta watch your step. You fuck who you are. I'm used to fighting multiple battles. It's me versus the world, as far as I'm concerned. And if it's not me versus you, then we're cool. And that's it. It's very short. You know, and that's one of my reasons that I see that we are not where we need to be because so many people are hating on other people. So mathematically, of course, a lot of not positive things are getting done. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, there's some advancement. You know, we all look to the people we once hated, the geeks and the eggheads now. Yeah. Well, what do you guys figured out? Got any new technology, some new shit? You guys motherfuckers figured out time travel or something? We going to another planet? Because, you know, I'm starting to feel like Captain Kirk. Eternal life. What if you could extend your life by 80 years from today? Guarantee. And 80 years from now, you'd be like, you would have aged 20 years. Huh? What if they professionalize stunting your growth in a way?
Yeah.
Stunting age.
Sign me up.
Right. Me too.
But it's already here though.
Well, you know, 6 degrees of separation. We know someone that knows someone. You got to find that someone. I need
They,
it.
there are babies being born now that will live to be like 150 years old, 160 years old.
Now you're saying in labs or
No, not in labs, but that's where they're made at. But they're gonna have to live a normal life. But the technology is already there, and people making these babies already, bro.
saying test tube babies, basically.
Nah, not really.
Science babies.
Yeah, science
But
babies.
not like, you know, me and
Nah,
my lady have a kid today, and then now because of, you know, where life is, he's going to live or she's going to live to X amount now.
nah.
So complete, you
Yeah,
know,
they
science team, the team B and team A and team C have, you know, aligned their intelligence and they created life in this child. Right? These children. I believe that. I'm pretty. I so believe that. When I see it in movies, I'm so sold that our government has breeded its own. We're gonna make our own human.
Oh, you already know.
But are they able to keep? Because they can make a mother pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
They can make a woman pregnant. She doesn't even have to be a mother yet. They can make a virgin pregnant without intercourse. We're talking science here, right? No intercourse necessary. They will split her open, boom, insert the fucking seed in the womb, seal her up, and the process is on. They will keep her under analyzation, but like they can put. I wonder, because if I was a scientist, right, I'd want that type of control. Okay, ma'am. So do you want a boy? You want a girl? I mean, right down to that accuracy.
Mm-hmm. 6 feet tall with whatever intelligence you want, whatever muscle density you want them to have.
Right.
You can like really design it and hair color, eye color, everything. And it's called CRISPR-Cas9.
CRISPR-Cas9. So this is
Mhm.
a lab that exists.
It's a gene editing software. So they use the CRISPR-Cas9 system to edit genes of embryos, and then impregnate women, and then they make super babies. And then if you get a boy super baby and a girl super baby, and they grow up and they have babies, then they're gonna have super babies, and they about to change the human race, bro. And so it started with um the fucking stem cell research.
Cloning.
So, well, they clone the sheep. We synchronized the human genome in the 80s. Then we cloned the sheep. Then we started doing stem cell research, and now they're doing this CRISPR-Cas9. When you take all of these
Put
technologies,
all of them together, right?
and then they have this other thing when they're trying to research how to extend your telomeres. So there's something called free radicals,
Telomere
which your telomeres, and they're
receptors. What's that?
so the telomeres are attached to your DNA, and so when people tell you to drink things like antioxidants to help aging, and so antioxidant tries to eliminate free radicals, and free radicals are produced when your cells go through mitosis, and if you can figure out how to eliminate the free when you produce free radicals, it shrinks your telomeres, and these are some kind of receptors that actually tells your cells to regenerate.
Mhm.
The shorter the telomeres are, the less that's how you just get old. Your cells don't
Right.
regenerate like used to, and so they're trying to find a way to like stop that from happening. And once again, if you can manipulate your stem cells, manipulate your genes, and manipulate your telomeres, they say like essentially you can stop aging. You're just you just won't age,
Hmm.
or not as fast.
You think
But
my body figured that out somehow?
I, bro, I think they already got that shit, man. I really do think that they've already combined a bunch of these technologies, and they're making motherfuckers who are going to live for a long time. And then if you can imagine, like, if your lifespan is 200 years, but your ultimate goal is to do this research, so in 200 years, you can figure out how to make your life longer.
Right.
And then you can extend your life another 100 years, and then in that 100 years, you can figure out how to make your life longer.
Right.
You just
Yeah.
the more time you got, the more time you got to deal with the problem and try to perfect the problem for this shit. And I don't know if we can get to immortality, but like I say, the longer you live, the longer you got to work on the problem and try to make that shit better.
Right.
So I don't know, in a couple of 100 years, motherfuckers will be living like people in the Bible. Motherfuckers talking about they 400 years, 500 years old.
My stepfather told me that I was in a program for gifted children, talented and gifted children, and very long story, very short. Um, he said that my brain, the teachers told him that my brain is like a giant sponge that could absorb all the water on the planet, and that what my brain would do, what he was like, okay, so what's that good for? She said, well, teach Robespierre anything, and his brain will learn it, improve on it, master it, remake it. Like, so I wonder how effective that, for what that lady told my stepfather, how effective that would be with my brain towards its own system. So what it learns, the system is learning, right? Your system learns, right? That's why I said what I said. So do you think my system? I think so, because I'm wild by myself, and I'm not doing anything special. I'm not, bro. I don't have some secret regimen. Like I could bullshit. You know what I mean? I could do a bunch of photos and put up some fucking video commercial. Use my plan and then be like me. Look, I'm 50. And like, what's the secret? Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. And they know the secret. They study motherfuckers like you. Why this motherfucker's so old and look so young? Asians do it the best though. Like a lot of Asians, like I think they got some of the oldest people when you look by country.
yeah.
They eat shit out the ocean, man. Motherfuckers got heavy fish diets. It seem like
I'm
that shit.
anti-ocean. I don't eat anything from the ocean.
But
Tuna.
but see now they'll figure out like your
Like
set.
they say fish is the brain food. My bad.
They do say that, yeah.
I don't use it.
You don't eat fish?
Nah, bro.
Damn.
I hate fish.
Mhm.
I grossed myself out when I was a kid. My mom made me some fish once, right? And with the bones in it and all that shit. And
Man.
I threw the shit out the fucking window. Fronted like I ate it, and that was that. I sat there stabbing the fish in the eye, knocked all the gel out of its eye and shit. I grossed myself out. I was fucking 8.
Oh damn.
So my brain learned fish, no.
No fish.
I don't fuck with it all. The best you can get from me is dried salmon, shrimp, not too much overload of crab, and tuna.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, I swear to God, you can have it, and I don't even want to try it.
I think the Guinness World Record is like a Jamaican lady. I think she was like 124 or some shit, if I am mistaken. If she still has the record or not. 'Cause they was trying to scrutinize her birth documents or whatever because motherfuckers ain't really had no paper
Right.
record.
Documentation.
Yeah.
Or computers.
Well, we already know like certain people, like if you study motherfuckers who live a long time, bro, and just figure out like how they genetics work, how can I tweak these genetics to be like this motherfucker's genetics? See what happens.
My grandmother lived to be 96. And the ill shit that I didn't know, because nobody was saying nothing to me, because there was, disconnect between me and a lot of family members. But she was dealing with dementia, right? Forgetting things and misrecognizing people and all that. And but when I would call her on the phone, when she would talk with me, she snapped back to her perfect self.
Mm-hmm.
She knew who I was. She knew what was going on. Boo, boo, boo. That was the last member of my family that I was. That was the last and the only member of my family that I was cool with.
Yeah.
My grandmother. If I'm being dead honest with myself, I was never cool with my mother. Never, ever, 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 ever. And then my brother, we never spent enough time around each other to actually be cool. And now he's doing triple life. So what is there to be cool? Nothing. So then I don't know. My father, my stepfather, he fucking was cool until he ran away. He was a grown man. He ran away, man. Fucking on some alcoholic shit. Nothing like losing your family to, good old bottle of alcohol.
Mm.
Or losing a member of your family, considered family. And then other than that, I didn't have much. I didn't have sisters or any other brothers, uncles. I don't even have fucking. The one uncle I did have that my aunt fucking married, Alan from Antigua. This dude was just like your typical Antiguan. Comes to United States to work, study, work, study, get some sleep in at some point, and that's that. And that's what he was. He was a whole worker bee, but he wasn't a family man. He never gave me any advice or like, let me talk to him. He was the only other guy besides my stepfather in the family. He had less than 50 words in the 10 years I think I knew him.
Wow.
My aunts, they're my mother. I had two of them, but they're mirror reflections of my mother, just in different tones, shape, different complexions. That's all. They're like I look at the three of them like the fucking wicked witches of the East, West, and the North and shit. Yeah. Bro, I was looking on Google Earth. I was using Google Earth to go to addresses and places I'd been before. And it's pretty wild experience in a way. I want to put together a short documentary, if you will.
Well, using like the Street View?
When I went to go in for Street View, it doesn't give the best graphic because they've got some new model they're using. So, but for what they gave, I liked it because they show you the like state and the counties and all that. Yeah, and you can go into Street View, and where I went for what I was doing, I was looking at a lot of the juvie homes that I had been in. They're fucking they're done.
Is that a good bad thing?
Both. Bad thing in a way that so when I was younger, the New York Justice Department system sent me to Rikers Island when they should have sent me to Spofford, which is where I ended up going. But before I ended there, I ended up in an adult facility where I shouldn't have been. And that juvenile facility where I did end up going, and some of my cases are attached to, that's down now. That's no longer. They shut it down, and due to health hazards of the building. And I swear I've had a cold that I've caught since then, since I was there. Like I remember getting like my ears like clogged up and my sinuses really backed up when I was there. And then it just always seemed to be that way. I stayed there for a full year. Additionally, another spot where Tyson was, where Tyson learned how to box. I was there. Tryon. That's closed down as well. And it was closed down because of the abuse to the kids there.
Mm.
I didn't undergo any abuse while I was there, but I was there for eternity. I was there for 3 years. It was 500 acres that the facility was on. Huh?
That's a compound, 500 acres.
Yeah, it was a whole compound.
What the fuck? Y'all had horses or something?
Nope.
Oh, y'all had so much room that if you tried to run, you couldn't get away.
Where was you gonna go?
Yeah, you 500 acres out, man. They're gonna catch you before you get anywhere.
Inevitably.
Because the only way you get 500 acres, that shit can't be close to nothing.
And it was nothing. but the river, it can't be.
That's it. Yeah, god damn.
Yeah. They moved me from the city all the way upstate, but kept me along the river. And I just wanted to, I don't know, put together a little short on. And I'm still working on the on matter on what would it be on, but one thing that stayed with me was the fact of the time, like how much time I was there at these places within my life. Boom, here, this, that, that, and then up to now today. Right? Time and just the study of time, it can take forever or it can take a moment. It could seem like it could take forever, but it's really just moments. Like like the theory of time flying is true. I can tell you, I wasn't having a good time though. It's all shit that I regret ever happened. I I'm grateful for where I'm at now, yes, but I would have guaranteedly enjoyed taking a different route.
Oh, that's right. But taking the hard route builds integrity.
I'm loaded with integrity.
It builds fortitude. It builds resilience. It builds creativity.
I'm loaded with resilience and creativity. My fortitude is in survival.
Mhm.
But still tying my tying myself into making the case and the point that humanity is way behind from where it should be.
Mm,
People waste too much time hating on others. Look, the and it's crazy that we have them to use as model. CERN, right? Now they went to the city where apparently this is Satan's city and all this, and that's where they decide to build their lab and all that. Put all that aside, do you know that they have scientists from every corner of the world, like every
mhm.
region of the world? So, in other words, in short, take out the whole Satanism factor or leave it if you want. Fuck it. Uh, but seems like Satan or CERN has come together under the understanding that all people are needed. As far as like, because it's been my since a kid I've thought it. We all have the answers. We're the puzzles. We're the pieces to the puzzle. There's no fucking way you can get the goddamn big picture unless you put all the pieces together.
Mm-hmm.
That's how a puzzle works, right? I think that's one of the mysteries that we have yet to solve.
Yo, Crown.
Right? And they use that. They got it's not just, oh, they've only got German scientists. No. They've only got Asian scientists or no, American. No, they've got everyone. Now, like I said earlier, you can take it out. That's why I say take it out. Take it out. Now put in positive. Doesn't have to be the city of Satan and all that. Put in positive, and what you got? Well, it looks like a utopia to me. That looks like a solution to me. That looks like what should be happening. And use that as a platform to help out all departments and sectors of life. Okay, we're having a major population strike here, so we can reduce and counter homelessness and whatnot. Let's do this. Boom, boom, boom. Life should be controlled like that. I don't know. I'm rambling. In hopes that one day, and I'll live to see it, we have this grand awakening. All people. I don't know if it's going to be some blue beam project from the sky and voices in our head and the voice of and whatever. I don't know. But I just know we need to do better.
I got faith in humanity. Hopefully, we'll pull through this shit.
I was just taking a look at what's going on in humanity. Yet again, as always, highly disappointed. Just the state of our country alone. See, when it was just bad for us, I was pissed then. I'm still pissed. Now, it's bad. It's not only bad for us, right? It's bad for everybody. But it's like extensively bad for us. It's even worse for us than it was before. The only thing that has changed for me is that I have a family, a roof over my head, and a job. Versus none of the above, which I'm well aware others are dealing with. Quality of life for us has not improved. When I say us, I mean black people in this country. Nope. Nope. It has intensified. It's you know what I mean? It's just fucking more and more bullshit. I wish I had a fucking nickel for every time I was profiled. I'd be rich.
I know that's right.
Just the nickel.
What time is it? It's almost 8. It's 6 for you, ain't it?
5:30. 5:30. I get to bed so I can get back up and go to work again.
I feel you, bro.
Yay. But it's always been a pleasure.
Yes, sir. Go get some sleep, man. I'll let you later on, bro.
Excuse me. Roger that. All right, then. You stay safe, stay smart, stay up, man. It's expressed. Always a pleasure.